This guy, Joe Dispenza, you know, he explained it so perfectly when he was speaking on this matter of survival. Now, he goes on to give an example of animals in the wild. He says, when an animal is getting attacked, now that animal has no time to be himself, but simply try and get away. You know what I'm saying? Guys, when you're living on a survival frequency, it's exactly the same. Now you have no time to be yourself. You can't be yourself. You are simply trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Chosen ones, let me tell you something. That is not your frequency. Survival is not your frequency. You know what I'm saying? Guys, survival comes from fear. No wonder why the world runs on fear. Everywhere you look, fear. Everywhere you go is fear. Guys, this is to put you in a survival mode. Because when you live on that frequency, you are simply not yourself. You know what I'm saying? Survival frequency is not your frequency, chosen ones. And guys, today is Wednesday, and this is how to change your frequency video. Yes, let's go. Oh, hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Lula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Chosen ones, if you haven't subscribed by now, you're missing out. Check me out on Insta at Awaken the Ego. The link is on the channel. Yep. Today is Wednesday, guys, which means the day for frequencies. You know what I mean? And this week, guys, I want to talk about the frequency of survival. You know what I mean? And reasons to get away from this frequency, guys. You know what I mean? Come to think about it, here in Down Under, we're in winter, and this cold is putting me a little bit in survival mode. I don't like it. It's like I'm made for the sun. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, what is the reasons for the chosen one not to live on this frequency? In fact, guys, you should avoid this frequency at all costs. Guys, this is not your frequency. This is not where you should live at, guys. You know what I'm saying? Guys, when you're trying to survive, you have no time to do anything else. You have no time to be anything else but simply try to survive. You know what I mean? This is one of those frequencies that will leave you at the bottom, guys. That you cannot rise in the places or in things that you're meant to do, in your life. Therefore, guys, this frequency does not belong in your life. Let me tell you now. The thing about awakening or ascending to the fifth dimension, guys, is like fear doesn't exist. Therefore, you no longer try to survive. You are trying to thrive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, guys, let me use this verse, as I do rarely, like when it comes to like religion books and things, it says, if you want to inherit the kingdom of the living Father, you must be like children. Now, part of being like children, guys, is not to worry about where your next meal is going to come from, because your parents, you know what I'm saying, will provide it for you. Just like that, guys, God shall provide for you, my chosen one. Therefore, you should not worry. Therefore, you should not think of petty things like where my next meal is coming from, guys, because that will put you, you know, in a survival frequency, guys. First thing first, what is the reason for the chosen one not to live on a survival frequency? Guys, when you live on a survival frequency, you cannot create. That is not time to create, but simply try to get away, guys. You know what I mean? It's like your body is out of sync, taking you away further and further from yourself, guys. You know what I mean? That is why, guys, this world runs on chaos. Basically, make you run here and there just to make you pay your bills. You know what I mean? Just to make you float, just so you can stay above water. You know what I'm saying? And the longer you stay on this frequency, guys, the further and the further away you get. The further away you get from your goals, guys, the further away you get from the things that you're supposed to be doing with your life, chosen ones, because you live in a fear frequency. I mean, survival frequency. Therefore, you cannot create anything. You know what I'm saying, guys? Now, moving on. What is the reason for the chosen ones to avoid this frequency at all costs, guys? You know what I'm saying? Survival, guys, will put you in, make you luck. You're gonna luck in your life once you live in survival, guys. After all, you try to survive, so you'll take anything that comes your way. You know what I'm saying? That is why you should not live on this frequency, chosen ones. Chosen ones are abundant by nature. Therefore, they shall not live in this frequency of survival, in this awakening, guys. Because survival mode, guys, will create luck in your life. You know what I mean? In fact, one of the signs of knowing that you live in this frequency, chosen ones, A, you become greedy. And B, you become so lustful. It's like your life revolves around these two things, greed and lust. It's like you wanna make money and then go and sex all with this woman. You know what I mean? Now, part of the reason why this is, guys, is like when you live in survival mode, you try to survive. What do? You seek comfort, guys. This is the last part that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So that's why you are seeking comfort, particularly with a woman. You're always thinking about sex because you're in a survival mode. And the greedy part, guys, is like, funny enough, the thing about like these people who are like so rich nowadays is like they're trying to accumulate all this money as if like it'll give them a longevity, I guess, because they're living in survival. You get $1 billion, still not enough. Now you want to get like 10 billion. Because now this person thinks by getting all this money, this will guarantee. You know what I mean? Because this person is living in survival mode, chosen ones. This is why you gotta clear this frequency, guys. You are an abundant. Let me tell you now, there is more of where that came from, guys. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I want to say to you guys is like, guys, as a chosen one, the message that you are to give to or share with the world is in you. And this message can only come out, guys, when you are, you know what I mean, living in a love frequency, really, not surviving. You know what I'm saying, guys? Therefore, in this awakening, my chosen one, you shall only operate from love. You shall only operate from abundance, guys. No more trying to survive. Because this is not our frequency, chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? Alright, guys, like this video, subscribe to this channel. Until your next vid, God bless you and take care, guys. And this is how to change your frequency video. Yes. Let's go. Yeah.